Here's everything that's going on today. Star Wars is coming out with a new trading card game called Star Wars Unlimited, and today we got the release date. It's going to be coming out March 8th, 2024. Unlike previous iterations, this new TCG is going to have all original art, so no stills from the movies themselves. Next, Apple gave us our first look at Masters of the Air. This is the new World War II series. It's being done by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks, so it's going to be much like Band of Brothers, and that's coming out January 26, 2024. And lastly, today, Loki Season 2 is going to be premiering. It's going to be 9 o'clock for the East Coast and 6 for the West. We'll have a review for the first episode out tonight on the podcast. Here's all the news from today. To celebrate the 30th anniversary of A Nightmare Before Christmas, it's going to be releasing again in theaters across the United States and Canada. This will start on October 20th. Deadline is reporting that Netflix plans on raising their prices once again after the SAG-AFTRA strike is done. No word yet on the planned price, but in my opinion, it's already too high for what we do get. It's been 4 years since Joker released in theaters, and to celebrate, director Todd Phillips released this image from Joker 2. We've been getting bits and pieces from this one, and in this image, I'm not sure if he's free or still in Arkham Asylum. And lastly, today was the finale for the Asoka series. This has been a very strong addition to the Star Wars universe, and the finale really set up a lot more to come. As a reminder, Loki's coming out this week on October 5th. We review all of this over on both Challenge Accepted podcast and the Geek Freaks podcast. Come and hang out with us. Now that the WGA strike is over, we're getting some updates on the One Piece live action series. Executive producer Matt Owens did an interview with Deadline, and he answered some questions. First off, the writers are already back at work. They're working on season 2 right now. Next, the theme for season 2 is going to be leadership. Luffy's going to need to learn what it means to be the captain of this crew. Owens even talked about Jamie Lee Curtis. After they learned that Jamie Lee Curtis wanted to be a part of the show, they jumped into action. They're trying to get Jamie Lee Curtis to be Dr. Kurieha. She's coming up in the story, and really Jamie's a perfect fit. And lastly, Owens talked about Buggy. Deadline asked, following Buggy's big popularity on TikTok, will they be changing the season 2 story to make Buggy a bigger character? Owens explains that Jeff Ward, the actor behind Buggy, is actually a personal friend of his, and he knew he'd be a hit. He didn't expect for him to trend on TikTok, but he knew he'd be a hit. Owens doesn't plan on changing the story to make Buggy a bigger character, but he will be returning. When we get more details, I'll let you know, but I would love for you guys to let me know what you thought about Netflix's One Piece. This month is insane for game releases. I'm going to give you the top 5 you need to grab, plus one more underdog that you might not have thought of. At number 5, on the 5th, we have Assassin's Creed Mirage. This is a return to the classic form of gameplay, and should be a nostalgia trip if nothing else. On the 27th, we have Alan Wake 2. The old Alan Wake is a great horror game that feels much like Stephen King. At number 3, we have Lords of the Fallen coming out on the 13th. I hope this franchise takes off. That trailer is outstanding. Both 2 and 1 come out on the same day, with number 2 being Super Mario Bros. Wonder. That's a new Mario title. It's a side-scroller. It looks real bright, real fun. And my number 1, by a mile, is Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Those Spider-Man games are some flawless gameplay. Swinging through the city feels so good. This is a must-play. If you own a PlayStation, you must play this game. My underdog game you might not have been thinking about is Wargroove 2 coming out on the 5th. If you like the old Advance Wars games from the GBA, it feels like that. It's got that pixel art, super colorful. It's a solid addition to your Switch or PC collection. Let me know what games you're picking up this month.